Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great. Let's solve today's Leetcode problem 3190. Find minimum operations to make all elements divisible by 3. You are given an integer array nums. In one operation, you can add or subtract 1 from any element of the number. Return minimum number of operations to make all elements divisible by 3. Okay, let's look at some examples. Okay, so for 1 we have to subtract 1, for 2 we have to add 1 so that it will become 3, and 3 is already divisible by 3, so we don't have to do any operations over here. Again, for 4 we have to subtract 1, and if there is a 5 then we have to add 1, right? So I think this is pretty easy problem. Okay, all you have to do is to check the divisibility by 3. Okay, if a number is divisible by 3, then no, we don't have to perform any operations. If number is not divisible by 3, then we have to add or subtract 1, right, which will contribute to one operation. So let me show you the code first. Yeah, I have defined a variable called operations, which is initially set to 0, and then we are iterating through the array, and when we are just checking whether a particular number is divisible by 3 or not. If it is divisible by 3, then we don't have to perform any operations. If it is not divisible by 3, we have to add 1 to the operations which we have to perform. So in the end, the operations will contain the total number of operations required to make all the numbers divisible by 3. Okay, let's submit this problem. As you can see, all the test cases were passed, and it is pretty efficient solution. It has beaten 100%. Okay, yeah, let's before jumping into the time complexity analysis, I highly recommend you to subscribe to my coding channel so that you won't be missing any videos that I will be posting on daily basis. Okay, so let's analyze now. So as you can see, we are just iterating to the entire array in one single go, and there is no inner loops or as such. So the time complexity for this loop will be order of n, where n is the number of elements in the nums. Okay, and we are not using any extra space, so the space complexity will be order of n. Yeah, that's all about this problem. Thank you.